Well, hello, friends. Our reading today is Daniel chapters 10 through 12. Now, yesterday we talked about the archangels and the angel Gabriel and the messenger. And by the way, he was the same messenger that appeared to Mary and Elizabeth in the New Testament. But today I just want to remind you that in Daniel's prophecies, chapters 7 through 12, and his visions, that there were not only the end times, but there were things that happened before the end times, after Daniel, of course. And one of those things was during the intertestamental period. That is the period between, around 400 years, between the book of Malachi and the book of Matthew. Some people call that the silent years, but it was by no means silent. There was things going on that was getting ready for Jesus to come on the scene. One of those things, in 323, Alexander the Great died, and his kingdom was divided into four parts, led by his four generals. Now, two of those were dealing with Palestine. One was the Seleucids, which was in the north, and the Ptolemies in the south, which was covered Egypt. And in the middle was Palestine. Well, they continued to fight one another. In the book of Daniel, chapter 11, we have these two kings, or these two generals, fighting each other, going back and forth, back and forth. Now, in chapter number 11, we'll also find that the Seleucid king, Antiochus IV, he came down and was humiliated by the king of the south, the Ptolemies. And when he was humiliated, he went back through Palestine and desecrated the temple. And at that point is when, and that is, he offered a pig on the altar and made many of the priests serve and honor that pig and make the people serve false gods and so on. Well, in chapter number 11, verse 32, there's a verse that is so important. It says, let me just read the whole verse. He shall seduce with flattery those who violate the covenant, but the people who know their God shall stand firm and take action. The people who know their God shall stand firm and take action. There was a family called the Maccabean family during that time that stood their ground. And when they stood their ground, they actually, for about 100 years, brought peace to the Jewish people. But they were guerrilla fighters. This is where the guerrilla warfare started, and they were guerrilla fighters, and they brought some freedom. They stood their ground. And I want to say to you, friends, I still believe that scripture is true. The people who know their God shall be strong and do great exploits. I encourage you, know God, and receive his strength, and you'll do great exploits. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.